Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video where today you're joining us at TeamSport Leicester for our second location in the 24-hour Christmas special video. If you haven't gone and watched the main video yet, please do go and watch that first. And obviously if you haven't watched yesterday's video at TeamSport Coventry, also go watch that as well. But at the minute you join us at TeamSport Leicester after the very quick getaway from TeamSport Coventry to get to TeamSport Leicester. We just made it on time with 5 minutes to spare before getting out on track. So here we go then, out on track for TeamSport Leicester, and a lot of it is basically going to be the same as yesterday's video. It's a session full of karting novices, so it's going to be a lot of this straight away after the yellow flags and red flags. We're getting straight to 3 overtakes just there, and we're going to do another 2 karts around the outside just there. Like I say, yeah, once again a yellow flag as well. This is basically the headline of this session, is yellow flag after yellow flag after yellow flag. But we are going to get these overtakes done when we can. There's a bit of a blocking in the middle there. I get past one car and another yellow flag happens. And yeah, I don't think that person saw the yellow flag, or maybe they just didn't listen in the briefing. But obviously they don't want to overtake during yellows. As it goes to green, then get right on top there of the banked corner, just to try and get that overrun speed coming up the ramp, just to get the overtakes done a bit easier. And like I said, we've got about 3 karts there and another yellow flag as well. Yeah, pretty frustrating session this one was, just trying to get overtakes done. Misjudged that overtake there a little bit. I do hit that car on the right hand side unfortunately, but we are going to have a fewer corners here with that yellow flag. Get 2 karts done around the outside, and like I was just saying there, I do find it quite fun sometimes doing these sessions. It's quite fun just to overtake people, just finding ways to overtake them. Seeing if going inside outside, there's a car spun there to produce another yellow flag. If we speed up the footage a little bit then, as we come to, is it going to go green? Yes it is. Got a kart there. We're going to do the same thing again, just get a bit wider on the banked corner just so we can get a bit more speed coming up the ramp. So they're going to brake anyway before that corner. You don't really need to brake there, but obviously like I said, you know, these people are karting novices, they're not really going to know what they're doing, or they're not really going to know the lines too well. As we get to this kart 1 then, and I was quite surprised that the gap on the right hand side had opened up. So usually people just close that gap off. Obviously I thought about it and I went for it, but yeah, I just didn't really expect the gap to be happening. As we come to once again another yellow flag, but as we skip past the yellow flag, then we've got quite a few karts ahead of us. Then we've got about 4 karts. Gonna go wide again at that banked corner, get a nice run up the ramp as we're gonna force our way through. Well, we didn't even get through that kart. The gap was there. I didn't think they were going to close a door, or I thought I must have thought, you know, I could get to that gap closer, but yeah, obviously can't. We speed up the yellow flag once again and just get past that car just there. Probably didn't realise it had gone to green. And once again, still got these 4 karts then to get past. As we get past one on the right, and that guy just spins himself out. Yeah, no idea how that happened. Got another 2 karts ahead of us then. How are we going to get past these 2? So as they're blocking the track there in the middle, making it a bit difficult to get past. So it can be quite difficult to get past these people. We're just sticking the car in the middle of the track. You know, you don't really know where they're going. As we're going to try, we do get the gap that time. We're not going to force our way through or cause a crash. Yeah, so it's another car ahead then, but it says a yellow flag before we can even get to him anyway. Like I say, when the green flag comes back, he does go a little bit wide, then going out past that slower kart. Come to the banked corner, we're going to catch up once again, coming up the ramp. Or can we get the move done at the top section? We've got another car as well ahead of this guy. Are they going to play a part? Gaps open on the right hand side, we both get through. This guy's looking a bit fast. We're looking for a good battle here as we go towards the first hairpin. Look for the inside, but the yellow flag has come out as he goes very, very wide. Speed up footage then, as I just see a kart there just span out on that corner. But this guy in front of it just lets us through. I was quite looking forward to having a nice little battle with him. Yeah, obviously it changes things up, you know, from just overtaking everyone. It'd be nice to have a nice little battle with someone. Someone just completely stuck in the middle of the track. I know there's parking it on the apex, so that's taking it to the extreme. And we've got a lot of carts coming up as well. That must be about 5 carts there, I think I can count, coming up the up ramp. Get one done right there, and are we going to find a gap? No, not going to quite find a gap there, as we're going to come down the ramp. As if we look ahead, there's quite a few bit of kerfuffle there, and I'm going to get slapped in the back, and I hit the guy in front, which is yeah, ended up being a watcher of the channel as he came up to me at the start of the session. But yeah, that hurt me a little bit, I can't lie. I wasn't expecting to be absolutely shunted at the back right there. Yeah, they just didn't break if you watch the main Christmas video. Yeah, and then I accidentally take this guy out. I have no idea what happened there. It's the same guy that watches the channel, so if you are watching, I do apologise. That was completely my fault. I don't even know what I was thinking, to be honest. It just happened. But after that, at the end of the session, as you can see, we're fastest by quite a margin. You see this Marshall start walking up in a second. But he's going to start walking up now, so let's just listen to what he wants going to say.
I think this next race is better than this one. You want to be slower? If you don't mind.
Yeah, luckily there's a bit of room on the session right after this one, so we are in the second block of people now, so into session 2. Obviously, if you watched the Christmas video anyway, you know all this anyway. Yeah, pretty much straight out of the car and straight back into a different group of people, so hopefully not many yellow flags like in that first session. Straight away get the guy past dive bombed at the first hairpin, as we've got another car ahead then. Straight already there's no yellow flags, so it's a bit of a better sign, and yeah, this session was a lot better. As we're coming up to the banked corner, then going to try and get past Kart 13 as they go a little bit wide there at the banked corner. Wasn't quite expecting it, but it's going to give them a bit more speed coming up the ramp. They are going to leave a gap open at this top section, which is going to be more than enough for me to slip my car in and get the position. So coming up then to the second hairpin at the bottom. Kart number 4 is that then, so, and there's another car ahead of that, but they're quite slow. Kart 4 goes a little bit widening into the barrier. Go on the inside of the car, try to go on the inside of Kart 4. At my point of time, I was thinking they were going to close the gap right off. But they didn't, so I could have made the move there, but we are going to get the move done at the top section. Nice and easy. So yeah, even though there's not as many yellow flags as there was in the first session, it's still full of karting novices, so it's still very much me just finding my way through everyone. Like here, Kart 7, I didn't really know what they were trying to do there, trying to break it too hard for the banked hairpin. Like I say, not many, I don't think any of these have done any karting in their lives anyway. So not really expecting, you know, too many miracles. We've got this car ahead then. Oh, braking very early for that first hairpin. I almost going to the back of him. Get the move done there and close the door quite aggressively. I don't think I hit him. I don't remember hitting him at all. As we skip forward a bit then through the couple of laps to the last couple of corners. Kart ahead then gets very oversteery at that last corner. Can be easily done if you're not too sure what you're doing. Coming up to the first hairpin then, we're going to get the move done on the right hand side. Yes, we are also going to leave on the room there, not going to be as aggressive as we were on that kart that we got the same move done on earlier. But we're just going to skip forward then to the top section and got a couple more karts ahead of us and a few karts ahead of them as well. So we've got a nice little train of karts as the kart ahead of us gets a bit oversteer in that last corner. Coming up to the first hairpin, are they going to go wide? Yes they are, but they are going to cut in a little bit, so it does block our momentum to try and get an overtake done. Coming up to this first hairpin, and yeah, get the move done there, get a nice little dive bomb. Now we've got kart 12 ahead of us. Where can we get the move done here? Break a bit early for this banked hairpin. We're going to try going wide to get a bit more speed as we do get the move done on kart 12. It gives us a lot more speed coming up the ramp, as we've got a few more karts ahead then. Where can we get the moves done? Kart 10 is just ahead of us, coming through the last couple of corners. Was a gap there, I thought about it, didn't quite go for it as kart 10 hits that kart ahead and they just spin themselves out. Yeah, that's a thing that can happen as I get hit behind by someone. But no yellow flags so far until there, and I didn't actually see the yellow flags on 2D overtake on kart 10. So yeah, that is my poor judgment. I didn't see yellow flag until after I got the move done. Yeah, that's my fault. Shouldn't have done that. My hands held up as we really squeeze our way through that Kart there. I was half expecting them to completely close the doors. They did a very defensive line going into there. Nice little kerfuffle here. Then what's going on? We've got that 4 Karts as everyone blocking the tracks. There's the right hand side there. That Kart is also going to try and barge his way through everyone. I get shoved into the barrier as everyone. Now train of 5 Karts coming up ahead, coming up to the bank corner. We get past one, we get past that one on the left hand side, but it does manage to get past us as I've gone really wide. Once again, because I've gone really wide, I've got much more speed coming out of that corner. We're going to force our way through the top just as that yellow flag comes up. But yeah, yellow flag, and there's a lot of barging going on, so I just put my hand up. Right, lads, come on, yellow flag. Yeah, the stewards obviously didn't see it. Yeah, I can't really say much because I did an overtake on the yellow flag area. But yeah, so we'll try around the outside there of Kart 2. Someone's going to try and tag them after that corner, but we do get past them. Coming up to the first hairpin, then Kart head's going to get very wide. Coming up to the next hairpin, look on the inside, but they are going to go for a very narrow line into that hairpin, and they get quite oversteery at the exit of it. Coming up to the bank corner, then going to look on the inside, don't quite see it, going to go wide around the banked hairpin. I go a bit too wide and go into the barrier. But is that going to compromise our speed? Yes, it is. Are we going to find a gap at the top section? We are going to sort of force our way through then. So it wasn't quite as clean as I wanted it to be. But, you know, it's the way it is. Sometimes you just got to barge your way through just to get through them. We go for a nice dive bomb on that Kart there. Nice and easily, as we've got another Kart ahead of us. How long can it take for us to catch up? Coming through the second hairpin, we've caught up a little bit more. Coming through these light lefts, and we've got another car in front as well. Coming through the bank corner, they're going to play a part. We're going to get past this first car on the left hand side. Nicely done. We've got another car. Then we almost looked on the inside. We are going to look on the inside there, as we do to give them a little budge out of the way. And yeah, after that, then that is the end of the session. As you can see, we got a nice quick lap once again. But yeah, that is TeamSport Leicester done. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one on YouTube. Pretty much the same as yesterday's video. A lot of getting past TeamSport novices. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.